Does anyone know what creativity means?
I think creativity is like a center of a gooey, like molten lava cake. You can put different things inside of it and it'll still come out perfect, maybe not to other people, but to you.
You guys should use this for anything you want to. If you want to write a grocery list, if you want to write a note to your friend and rip it out, you should really feel like you can just use this sketchbook in whatever way makes you happy. I don't want it to be an intimidating thing like, oh God, I have to fill up this whole thing with beautiful, intricate, perfect drawings of flowers. I did my minor, and as part of the minor for arts education, they have you do a practicum where you go to UCLA Community School, which is in Koreatown, and you teach an 8-week segment. So once a week you teach a different lesson, and you come up with the lessons and you learn how to write a lesson plan. Say hi to your partner.
Personally, I feel like just majoring in art is probably the most daring and courageous thing you can do because there's not a lot of options, or at least options set up for you after college. So I wanted to take that step and choose something that I can actually find myself doing after college and find a field that I could go into and enjoy simultaneously, because that's very rare too, enjoying your job. So yeah, when I figured out that VAPAE was a actual choice that I can make, I took it right from the get-go.
But your favorite lesson, you draw it here, and then you write down why. And then here, you draw or write, or both, something that you learned about yourself. Whether it's yourself as an artist, yourself as a student, yourself in your community.
Singing. Miss, we only have one extra.
The class that I'm taking right now with Lindsay is basically like 3 parts. So the first part is just like we start talking about art education and like different practices and different readings and like basically the theories behind it and just different it was a lot more reading, you know. And then the second part was preparing our own lesson plans. So we each individually create lesson plans that we were interested in based on a theme. So what I did was self-portraits, and so I was really interested in how, you know, these 6th graders can find their identity through different forms of self-portraiture. And so that's one example of a lesson plan, and someone else can do collage, someone else can do a dance lesson, a music lesson, and then this quarter is spent actually going into the classroom and spending time with the students and reflecting on our lessons and, you know, talking to Lindsay about how it went.
The way I try to enforce being strict is conditioning and strength training and flexibility and all these things, because I feel like it really shapes you. It just, every single day coming in and doing those things over and over, you get in that mindset where okay, I have to do this, and then it develops those qualities that I am pushing forward with, you know, not giving up and trying your best.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, step, pull. Don't fidget, do it again. So, listen up. The reason why there's fidgeting after is because we're not getting low enough. We're still up and it's not stable, so we're moving around. I really want to be flat. Don't move after, yeah?
Last week, the students started coming up to me and started saying thank you, and it just started becoming a normal thing. They're like, thank you for honestly coming out to class, and that really speaks to me in a sense that I feel like I'm making an impact on them, and they don't know it too, but they're also making an impact on me because they're helping me shape myself as an artist, and as a dancer, as a teacher.
Our VAPA class is so special in that we have a space where we can share everything and we can be vulnerable and we could you know, we're going outside of the classroom, but the classroom is a community that is so special, and there's nothing else.
Totally.
This is one classroom in how many in UCLA, and we're doing things that are changing other people's lives.
In no way is sort of VAPA about me, you know, about the teaching artist. I think VAPA does a wonderful thing by appealing to college art students and saying, look, there's something more you can do with your arts education. You can be a teacher, you can give sort of your gift and your talent and your time to students. It's more about it's more about the students for me. A lot of times I feel a little bit like I'm a vehicle for the art to happen. Like I'm here so that these kids can have art, and I'm very happy with that.
Bang, bang, pop up like a long gun. Making no noise. Yeah, turn up the good boys. Live fast, down young, that's my choice.
Well, it's probably the most disorganized class I've had.